ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures
Sorry for the technical glitch. Nithyanandam to all the viewers, every one of you that are joining here with us today. First and foremost, today Indian Standard Time and last night Eastern Standard Time was Mahalaya Amavasya. And today we are all going to be having the special darshan for the solar eclipse. We are going to be having the darshan at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Very, very special that initiation we are all going to be receiving. So we invite all of you to join with us today without missing. And welcome once again to the Nithyananda Yoga. And let's get ready to start our day fresh. Today we are all going to be focusing a lot on our core, spine, and even actually shoulder strength. Because today's all the postures that we are going to be doing as part of the Tritiya Vinyasa Krama, all the postures, everything that we are going to be doing is going to be engaging, mainly focusing on engaging these parts of your body. And we are in the 345th asana of the Tritiya Vinyasa Krama. So welcome to Nithyananda Yoga, personally designed by and revived by Swamiji himself, the world's most authentic yoga as given by the source, Paramashiva himself. So let's start. The first one we will be entering into is chanting the Shiva Mula mantra. We're going to be chanting this mantra 11 times. And all of you are going to be doing it internally. You don't need to chant it out loud. We are going to be chanting it out loud to guide you all. Let's stay. Close your eyes. Om Ham Om Shiva Yanam Om Ham Shiva Yanam Om Shiva Om Shivaya Namah 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 Om Shivaya Namah. Let us now enter into the Tattvachamana, requesting you all to take the Panchapatram and Uddharani in your hands. And at the end of every mantra, you're going to be placing your palms in the Gokarana Mudra. And you're going to cupping your palms slightly, placing it in Gokarana Mudra. And at the end of the mantra, as I chant every mantra, you're going to be pouring an Uddharani of water in your hands and taking a sip of it. So take a sip of it. Let us start. Let's now wait. Om Atma Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Now pour a little bit of water in your hands. Wash hands. Now, with the base of your right palm, you're going to be wiping your lower lips from the right to the left, twice, along with the mantra. Hridaya Namaha. Wash your hands.
With the tips of your right hand, index, middle, and ring fingers, touch your upper lip and lower lip. With the tips of your right hand, index finger, and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. With the tips of your right hand, ring finger, and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, right ear, and left ear. Wash your hands with an Uddhini of water. With the tips of your right hand, little finger, and thumb joined together, touch your navel center. Wash your hand with an Uddhini of water. With the tips of all 5 fingers joined together, touch the top of your head, your right shoulder, left shoulder, and your heart center. Wash your hands with an Uddhini of water.
The next step we're going to be entering into is the Sankalpa, the conscious resolution. You're now going to be consciously taking a decision of what you want to manifest through the Nithyananda Yoga. As we do the Nithyananda Yoga, your whole consciousness, your whole body, mind, and being flows towards the direction in which you create the will. So whatever will you create during the Nithyananda Yoga, your whole being comes alive to manifest that. So hold on to the visualization inside you. Create the ultimate will. Will for what you want to manifest. Because yoga is a moment where you are in oneness with Paramashiva. You're in the cosmic union with Paramashivam. So let us all hold on to that, the conscious resolution. Please close your eyes. Visualize what you want to manifest as reality has already started manifesting for you. And take a very powerful conscious resolution as we enter into the mantra. Please take your left arm and you're going to be keeping your right palm and clasping them together on your left arm. Place your hands on the right thighs. You're going to be putting your hands like this on the right thigh. We will be entering into the Sankalpa.
ममोपार्था समस्ता दुरिताक्षयद्वारा भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम् श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेता श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थं च शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते अद्य ब्रह्मणः द्वितीयपरार्धे श्रीश्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शखाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसु नाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने श्रीलक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतौ आश्विनमासे कृष्णपक्षे अमावास्यां शुभऋतौ रविवासरयुक्तायाम् उत्तरफल्गुनी नक्षत्र शुभयोग नागवकर्ण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभऋतौ श्री कैलासोनद्वादशान्त श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वराभिन्न स्वरूप परशिव पुत्र रत्न कुमार गुरुमन्य तुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्र श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगर मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह काहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्यापवर्गवर्ष विश्रानजीभूत परमत कलप केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपन शाख्यादि महांत कारण निवारण ज्ञान भानु भीक्षणा निर्हार ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्तृ सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामी नाम अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धित श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवद्युत्तर दुषिततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर दुषिततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ साक्षात श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र सूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्रत महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान श्रीमद जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास श्रीमद जगद्गुरु श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थं तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलावाप्त्यर्थं भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थं नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये। ओम उपस्पृश्य please wash your hands with an udhirani of water.
Now, you put the udhirani of, you put the Panchapartner, you can put the side of the mat. And now let's all get ready for some warm up. So today, like I said, we're going to be focusing on warming up our back, our shoulders, everything, because we're going to be doing a lot of mainly focusing on shoulder and spine and also core strength. Okay, so please stand up. Let's do the basic first and then get into the deep stretches. Please stand up. And we're going to first be starting with our ankle rotation. Okay, so please take your right foot forward and start rotating your right foot. Now, anti-clockwise. Switch to your left foot. Now counterclockwise. And relax. And let's do some calf raises. So you're going to be standing like this, going on your heels and then coming down. But you should not be touching your soles, the heels to the ground. This strengthens your calf. Calf is also known as your second heart. So work on it. See, it is almost touching the ground, but not touching the ground. And relax. Now rotate your knees. Please rotate your knees. Be slow. On the other side. And up to your hips. Let's rotate your hips. Please rotate your hips. And on the other direction. And now what we're going to do is we're going to slowly try and stretch your obliques. Okay. So you're going to be standing there and you're going to be just bending to the sides. So hold your hips and then first you go to the side stretch. And then come up and stretch on the other side. You can pulse a little bit, like bounce a little bit. Let's do once more, okay? On this side. Feel the stretch in this region. And on the other side. And we're going to be rotating our shoulders. Hold your hands together. And go the other way around. And stretch your hands. Hold them. Try stretching your shoulders as back as possible. Just gently take your other arm and you can push it behind your head. Push as much as possible, as much as you're comfortable. And do it with the other hand. And now you're going to be switching it the other way. The other hand. Relax. Now your neck. Rotate it clockwise. the direction. So even your neck muscles are going to be working a lot. Abs, go up and down. Okay. And relax. Now, before we go down, we're going to be doing a few more stretches for your spine. Please put your legs apart, and you're going to be raising your hands as tall as possible and go down. Try to touch the ground. And what I'm going to ask you all to do from here is your left foot out. And you're going to be walking your hands to your left foot first and touching your forehead to your knees. And then slowly come to the front. And now you're going to be putting your right foot outward. So you're going to be walking into your right foot, trying to stretch and putting your putting your forehead to your knees. Hold it there for a moment and walk to the front. Slowly try to take your hands back. Make your body like a clam. Try and take it as close as possible. Actually, you'll find this asana easier if you just kind of let loose in your lower back area. Towards your hips and lower back, just let loose. Allow your body to flow. You'll feel the stretch. You'll feel the relaxation. And relax. Not bend back. Now we're going to be doing a few more stretches for the back, but on the ground. So get on the ground on the feet. Now, the first one that we're going to be doing is the child's pose, the Shashasana we call it. So you're going to be on your sitting in Vajrasana and you're going to be bending forward, so you're going to be putting your body onto the ground. Your feet should be on the either sides of your hips and then slowly bend forward, stretch it. Try to reach as forward as possible. Pull your hands as front as possible. Hold it there. Keep breathing, keep holding. And relax. And now come on to your knees. And you're going to be bending down, like looking up, and then arching your back to look down. So it'll be working literally every vertebrae of yours, right? So you're going to be going, yes, up and down. Inhale. As you go up, exhale. As you come down, this is a very deeply relaxed exercise. Huh? And from here, another thing you can do is to gently just lower yourself onto the ground and you put your feet. You can fully go down under this Vinyasa and then try to push yourself as much as you one up one more. Then try to feel this like stretching your back, right? So say you're coming back to Vajrasana, you're going to hunch your back slightly to just decompose it. Once you feel ready, relax. And now you can go back to that same posture as Bhujangasana that you were in. And from there, you can have a partner who's going to be holding your hands. You can stand on either sides. Hold your partner's hands and just pull them. Please be very careful. Do not injure their spine. Please be very careful. Very slowly, very gently pull them as much as they are comfortable. If any of you have hip surgeries, hip injuries, or spine injuries, do not do it. Yes. Completely stretches your back. And relax. Once more. Pull them back. Relax. Now you can swap partners. They can help you. So you go down and they'll pull you up. So go down into the Bhujangasana. Put your hands back. Very gently you're going to clasp their hand and give them that slight resistance so that they can pull up and to start. And from here also what we're all going to be doing next is you're going to be loosening up the base of your spine so you're more comfortable to hold the balance. So we're towards the last part of our warm-up. So what we're all going to be doing is sit on the ground now or sit on the mat. And you're going to be placing your knees on either sides and you're going to be just rotating it right and left. Right? Just right and left. Right. Relax. Now, please bring your soles of the feet together and you're going to be like a butterfly, right? So you're going to be bring it as close as possible to your perineum, sit forward and you're going to be fluttering your legs like this. Try going as low as possible. You can try. This opens up your hip a lot. So try going as much as possible. Try to stretch your tailbone, stretch your hands all the way front and down. Now walk your hands to the side, one side to the other, and stretch. Hold in there, breathe in and breathe out. Slowly, please relax. We are now going to be entering into the skeleton dance just before we start the yoga. And requesting all of you to please stand up. Please stand up. Now you're going to be shaking your body. Please shake your body. Start shaking. Shake nicely. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your body well. You're going to be shaking your entire body, every part of you, all the while visualizing yourself as a skeleton. Hold the visual of a skeleton. Shake, 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 shake it well. Shake your body well. Shake, 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 shake. Jump and move. See the active presence of the whole body. Many of you and once you relax, settle down onto the mat. Yes, yes. Today, before we start the asanas, in the Tritiya Vinyasa Krama today, we're going to be having a few challenging asanas for everyone. So you can also get your partner, you can invite any one of your friends, your family members, anyone who you want, you can invite them right now and do the yoga along with all of us. And just bring awareness to every part of your body. You see how even if you feel like you will not be able to do the asanas, you will definitely experience a breakthrough. Okay, so please bring your friends, family members, everyone, and let's enter into the yoga. Okay. So the very first asana that we are going to be doing now, we're all going to be entering now. Yesterday we were all in the Dhirasana, right? So now what you're going to do is you're going to be doing Dakshina Pada Dhirasana, which is You're going to be remaining to sit on the knees like this. From there, keep the right leg under the thigh and left knee bent. So you're going to be putting your right leg under your thigh. Your left leg will be bent. Dakshina Pada means left leg. Dakshina Pada is the right leg. So as you bend your you keep your right leg bent under your perineum, and you're going to be lifting the other leg. Dakshina Pada Dhirasana. You're going to be visualizing and embodying the space of bravery, fixing your gaze to your third eye, and you're going to be sitting, locking your perineal floor in the Rechaka Kumbhaka, and you're going to be fixing your gaze to the third eye. Look, both your eyes, focus into the third eye. Bring the gaze, fix the gaze to the third eye. And sit straight, your spine should be straight. Okay.
बामने पगगोठानाति वालिने तेना फनागुडा नीचे आडय राखिने बेसवुंते धीरासन कहवे यचे. Now, remain in the
Same posture. Just relax your right leg
and
and
bring
bring
it
it
out
up.
and
Sit just your right leg in front of your left butt, right? You're going to be bringing out your right leg in front of your left butt, and you're going to be hugging your left knee with both your hands. This is Dakshina Swasa Gamanasana. So you're going to be sitting and bending your left knee, wrap the arms around it. Wrap your hands around your knee. And bring your gaze to the nose. Fix your gaze to the nose and visualize and control your outgoing breath. You're going to be visualizing and controlling your outgoing breath as you exhale. Do it very slowly. Bring a lot of awareness to your breathing.
जामनुं पागनुं धीमचना जामने हातानि खाकिली माम राखीते भनी भारदाय दाबे पगधीम चनाति वालिते नि एडी डाबा दगराने आडली गुडा अधारा की बेसवुंते वाम वामश्वागमानवसा काहवे चे.
Now, you're going to be switching to the other side and doing the Vamapada Dhirasana. So your Vamapada, your left leg will be in the Dhirasana. Your right leg is going to be bending forward and folding your right leg. You're going to be holding your right hand on top of your right leg, and you're going to be keeping your left hand on top of your left knee. See, one thing I just want to tell you all is during yoga, be conscious about every part of your body. Every part of your body, be aware, bring awareness to the movement. Don't be unconscious. Don't let one hand loose. Don't let the other hand go somewhere. Bring a lot of awareness with every part of your body, because every posture, every movement, every breath matters in yoga. So that's why when we are guiding all of you, don't be relaxed or don't let some part loose. be aware about every part of you, okay? So keep your left leg under your left butt in Dhirasana. Your right leg bend forth, your right hand on your right knee, your left hand on the left knee, sitting straight. And you're going to be gazing to the third eye and locking your perineal region, visualizing yourself and embodying the state of bravery. So for you to gaze at the third eye, right, use your fingers if you are finding it hard, right? Gaze into the tip of your finger and take it up to the third eye. Vamapada Dhirasana.
वामने पगा गोठनाति वालिने तेन फना गुडानि नीचे आडा राखिने बेसवुम ते धीरासन कहवे यचे. Now you're going to be bringing your left
Foot out, placing it in front of your right butt. Yes. And then you're going to be hugging your right knee with both your hands, wrap them around it. Sit and bend the right knee, wrap the arms around it, and bend the left knee to keep such that it touches your right butt. And you're going to be gazing to the tip of your nose. Control your breathing. Bring control to your breathing. You're going to be bringing your control to your breathing. And this is the Vama Swasa Gamanasana. Be extremely aware of your breathing.
जामनुम पगनुम धीम चाने जमने हातानी खाकिली माम राखी ते भनी भारदाय डाबे पगादीम चनाति वाली तेनी एडी धाबा दागरने आडरी गुडा अधर राखी बेसवुंते श्वास गमनासन कहवे यचे.
And from here, we're going to be entering into Pashasana. So listen, what you're going to be doing is, now you're having your right leg, right? You're going to be bringing your left leg also same way. Keep it like this. Keep both the legs like this. Place the soles of the feet on the ground with the knee against the chest. Wrap the right arm around the raised knees and twist to the right. So wrap your right arm above the raised knees and twist to the right. You're going to try and interlock both your hands together, looking towards your right side. So you're going to be visualizing yourself as bound by a noose of integrity. Means keeping your emotions integrated, aligned to your purpose. So you're going to be wrapping around both your palms together. So first you're going to have your base. If you're unable to sit completely like this, then you can stretch your leg to little bit. If you are, then you can bring your legs close. And you're going to come. So your butt, you're not going to be sitting on the ground. So do not do this. You're going to be lifting off the ground. And now I want everyone to do one thing. When you engage to Mula Bandha, try to just fit yourself a little forward. That way you'll find it easier to turn around. Then you're going to take your right arm, bring it along one leg, and you're going to twist and you're going to interlock your fingers. Now, you can even work with your partner. If your partner is finding it hard, go to your partner and you can help them interlock their hands together. So put your hand around and you're going to help your partner bring this hand slightly back, then help them bend it, and you're going to help them interlock their hands together. Turn the hand and interlock your fingers. So you can try to give your partner that balance and help them interlock their fingers together. And fix the gaze at the third eye and visualize yourself as being bound by a noose of integrity. Integrate all your emotions together. And you're going to be locking the perineal floor in Mula Bandha. So you can just help your partner and give them the balance so that they are able to lock their hands together. Pashasana.
पादतले भूमौ निधाय जानुनि उरसि निधाय विपरीतहस्ताभ्याम् उरुसहिता जम्गे निबध्य तिष्ठेत् पाशासनं भवति.
And relax. Now you the same Pashasana on the other side. Now we all did with your right hand, right? Now you're going to go into your left hand. So you're going to be folding both your knees, bringing it as close as possible to your chest. And you're going to be wrapping your left hand around your right knee, twist your body, and yes, nicely twist your body. Bring it as out as possible. And you're going to be interlocking with both, you're going to be interlocking both your hands together. Here also, help your partner, what give them the time. Yes, lock your hands together. And hold gazing into your third eye.
पादतले भूमौ निधाय जानुनि उरसि निधाय विपरीतहस्ताभ्याम् उरुसहिता जम्गे निबध्य तिष्ठेत् पाशासनं भवति.
Now, what you're all going to be doing is, you're going to be folding your legs, bringing it to the perineum, and you're going to be pressing your perineum on it. So you're going to be crossing your legs, placing your perineum on it. You're going to be crossing your legs behind, placing your perineum on it, and you're going to be sitting and placing your knees, placing your hands on your knees, and you're going to be visualizing yourself. Yes, please see at the back. And you're going to be visualizing and embodying the space and state of a lion. So cross your ankles, place your perineum on the ankles, and you're going to be visualizing the space of a lion, okay? And you're going to be fixing the gaze to the tip of your nose. Bring your gaze to the tip of your nose. Lock your perineal region. Visualize yourself like a lion.
सिंहरूपकासना शिवानीम्बुल्फदेशेभ्यो निपीड्याव्युक्रमेण तु प्रसार्य जानुनोर्हस्त्वा वासनं सिंहरूपकम्.
And relax. Now you're going to be entering into the Guptasana. So from the same posture, you're going to be coming down, keeping the legs crossed behind and feet behind the opposite knees. So you're going to be sitting such that your feet is behind the opposite knees. And just show you from behind. Do this, you're going to literally be bending like this and sitting up. So almost in Sukhasana, but not completely. So, and your perineum should be on your heels, just in between your heels. Exactly like how Nithyananda is showing you all. And you're going to be gazing at the tip of your nose, visualizing that you're sitting in the space of Upanishads with Swamiji. Visualize that you're sitting in the space of Upanishads with Swamiji. And you're going to be locking your perineal floor and sitting into the Guptasana.
जानुर्वोरन्तरे पादौ कृत्वा पादौ च गोपयेत् पादोपरि च संस्थाप्य गुदं गुप्तासनं विधु.
Now remaining that, just slowly bring or stand on your knees. Your legs will be in the same posture. Your feet will be next to opposite knees, and your legs, you're going to be standing on your knees. Okay. Now what you're going to do is, it's called Vyogasana. Take your hands. You're going to be bending back, holding your legs on both. Yes, using both your hands to hold your legs. in Viyogasana, fixing the gaze into the third eye. And visualize yourself as free from all forms of pain and suffering. And relax into that posture.
Viyogasana. गोदाम वानो भो होई गोई आडा राखे दोई दचिपाद के पानी रहावे फनौ वाम गोडा दिगिल्यावे कोरवारिली संधि बूटे के एदी वाम पाद संधि वैसे थे.
Slowly turn to your side. And just relax your knees in case your knees, if you feel like it's hurting, or you can just rub them gently. And now we are going to be entering into the Harinasana. From the same space, same posture, you're going to be standing tall on your knees, crossing your hands to the chest like this, and quickly raise the heels off to the ground. Try to bring the heels as close as possible to your butt like this. Right? You're going to be standing. So as close, as quick as possible, you're going to be trying to lift both your knees. Yes. Try to hold it. If you want, you can take your own hands help. Try to hold it first so you're able to lift it. So this, here you're going to take the strength of your thighs and try to lift it up. This is Harinasana. Visualize yourself as a deer. You're going to be visualizing yourself as a deer and you're going to be locking your perineal floor. Try to touch with your heels, try to touch them on the bone.
उद्दानं कृत्वा पार्ष्णिभ्यां नितम्बं हरिनाशनं भवति.
And relax. And we are going to be now moving on to the next posture, which is Ushtrasana. From Harinasana, we are going to be entering into Ushtrasana. So Ushtrasana is, once again, come onto your knees. Okay. Now you're going to be back onto your knees in the same posture as Harinasana. And you're going to slowly bend back, move your hands back, and you're going to be holding your ankles. Yes. So you're saying you're going to hold your ankles, as you can see here, and you're going to be taking the other hand also behind, and you're going to be relaxing into Ushtrasana. It's a deep stretch of the back. Yes, you all can see here. You all can see here. So you're going to be going back, holding your ankles, and moving back, holding the other, and just relax. Visualize yourself as a camel.
उष्ट्रासना. मेरुदण्डग्रन्थिधार्या सम्पीडस्युपमान् कपोताष्ट्रासनाभ्यासं कुर्यान्मिति हि आसना.
And relax. Come forward and try to just stretch your spine forward. Please try to slowly arch your lower back, just stretch your relaxation. Relax. And what you're all going to do now is this one little bit of an exercise to your spine. You're all going to be coming like this. So put both your feet next to your hips, and you're going to be moving back and front. So try to come front and back like this. Yes, come to the front and to the back. It will just help you in relax. Okay? It will actually help you stretch your thighs, your spine, everything, and it will help you relax. And slowly just twist once to the right and to the left. And relax. We'll be entering into the next asana, which is going to be the Malasana. Okay. So now what you're going to be doing is literally in Malasana, you're going to be bringing your legs from the back to the chest. We'll show you all, maybe you all can partner up for this asana. And you all can partner up for this asana, so for the Malasana. Another easy way that you'll be able to do the Malasana, you can try taking a partner's help or doing it with the wall. So that you can get the balance and understand how to push yourself. So we will be, Nithyanandini will be showing you. So we will be showing how the Malasana is done. So you're going to be placing your hands. First, try to come up. Okay, you're going to be putting your entire hands, trying to come up on a handstand, but don't go close to the wall. Give some distance because you need to bounce off of the wall. You need to give yourself some distance from the wall. Very slowly now, try to bend. Try to bend your back, bringing your legs. You're going to be bringing your legs to your shoulders. Yes. Do it once more. You all can see how Nithyanandini is doing it. You're going to be visualizing yourself like a garland. And you're going to be bringing your legs down. So you need to give it a few more tries. Yes. And yes, visualize yourself as a garland. This is the Malasana. You can see. Yes. This is the Malasana. Actually, now we're going to be, all of us will be trying it together, okay? Every one of us are going to be trying it. Even if you don't know how to do it, just give it a try. It's okay. Okay, you're all going to just give it a try. Let's do it. You're going to first go close to the wall and you're going to be doing a handstand. Okay, give yourself some distance from the wall. Don't go too close and don't go too far either. So just give a little distance from the wall. Yes. So leave a little gap and distance. So here you can use your partner's help and kick up to the wall. So you're going to kick up to the wall. First put your feet on the wall completely. So first completely place your feet. Here when you do this, you have to first stretch out the butt. So your stomach has to go in front. So here your stomach has to go in front. Yes. So here you will feel the arch in the back. So first all of you can get this. First get this. You have to stretch your back. So your arch, yes. The arch has to arch forward. Keep your eyes gaze on the ground. Yes, exactly. And see, you should have some distance between you and the wall. So you're able to walk yourself and bend your knees. So now you're going to try. All of you can try this once again. So keep your hands a little more distant from the wall. That way you will be able to bend and have the balance within it. Yes. So again, you can take your partner's help to kick up to the wall. Yes. So when you do this, if your butt is hitting the wall, try to push your ankles to place. Yes. And yes. So first try balancing here. So you're first going to get your balance here, and you're going to be holding it here before you even bend. Because for bending, you need to be able to have that shoulder strength. So you're going to hold it here and then slowly relax. And let us do it once more. So once again, you're going to be going to the wall, and you're going to first come into the, you're going to be first coming to the handstand, kick up, and you're going to be pushing your shoulders in, pushing your stomach in, yes, and yes, breathing up to the wall and bending back, yes. So when you do this, keep your shoulders strong, keep your elbows straight, and relax. Okay, once more. Wait 1 second. Done. So when you bend, okay, so now you can see here, Nithyananda is demonstrating. Here, you have to keep your elbows straight. Yes. And you have to keep your shoulders strong. So when you do this now, the whole weight is right now here on my hips. You're going to lift your hips up a little more. You're going to use the balance of your shoulders. So you have to lift your hips a little more. And yes. So here, this when you lift your hips more, you will get a deeper stretch. Now try lowering your arms. Legs back down. So in the Malasana, you can see, try to do not push yourself all at one time. You can try to do it as much as you're able to do. So I'll just demonstrate it again for everyone. So here we're going to place your hands onto the ground. The first step when you do this, when you kick up to the wall, you have to have, if you see, your shoulders should always be straight and strong. And you're going to only, if you see, I'm going to slide my feet down and arch my back. So I'm sliding my feet down and arching my back. Do not do this. See, many people will do this and bend your butt to the wall. Do not do that. Keep your legs only on the wall and you're going to arch your back down like this. Then you're going to slowly, as much as you're comfortable, bring your legs to your shoulders. Malasana.
हस्ताभ्यामाविनम्बस्थ्य स्कन्धयोजानुनि संस्थाप्य पार्ष्णिम् उरसि निधाय तिष्ठेत् मालासनं भवति.
That's the next is a unique karana called the Gangavatarana Karana. Basically, this karana is like, just to explain to you all, you have to do a handstand with Tripataka Mudra on the ground. The soles of the feet will be in the air. So this is the karana itself. But let's do it step by step. Okay, so first, this is called Pataka, and you're going to be bending your ring finger alone. Okay, you're going to be bending your ring finger alone. Bending your ring finger alone. This is the Tripataka Mudra. Okay, just your ring fingers. So normally this is, you see, Pataka is not just keeping your hands flat. Keep your thumbs folded. Keep your palms like this. And Tripataka. Just bring your ring fingers. This is the Tripataka Mudra. So you're going to be actually keeping your hands with the Tripataka Mudra on the ground and your legs will be up in the air. This is the Karana. Karana is all Paramashiva's dance postures. So he's Nataraja. All his postures are unique. So you're going to be doing like this with your hands and place your hands on the ground. So you're not directly going to be doing it. There's a way. You have to first stand up. You're going to be standing up in Aramandi, but your heels raised. So first stand, your heels raised, knees gently bent. knee should be slightly bent. Okay, this is the Aramandi posture. Bend your knees slightly and don't go fully down. Bend your knees slightly. Slowly bring forward, bend forward. Start bending forward in Tripataka Mudra such that your hips becomes completely straight. Your butt should be completely straight, aligned with your spine. Slowly lift both your legs up such that the soles of your feet is in the air and only your hands with the Tripataka Mudra is on the ground. This is called Ganga Vatarana Karana. You can take the help of a wall to do it. Yes, you can take the help of a wall to do it. Just walk yourself to the wall and walk your hands closer to the wall. So you're going to try. So you're going to from keeping your legs bent, you're going to raise your soles up into the sky. Yes. Just put into your handstand. And in this, your chest also should be raised up. So try to slightly arch your back and raise your chest. Yes. Here, we're going to show with the wall again. So I'm here to keep the Tripataka Mudra. So you're going to keep your hands like this in the Tripataka Mudra. And so if you're just taking the help of the wall, first you have to bend down, keep your legs on the ground. So you can do that with the wall. And from here, you're going to kick up into the corridor. So from here, I'm going to show you again. You're going to keep the hand in the Tripataka Mudra and you're going to kick up into the corridor. Yes. Okay. Then now comes the next asana called a Narasana. Now you're going to be doing the same posture with your palms being just right next to the head. Your palms being next to the heads and you are completely up in the air in the handstand. So this is called Narasana. So in Narasana, you're going to be seeing how to do the handstand. Yes, so in this posture, your hands are going to be on the ground. So you can actually relax yourself onto the ground. So I'll just show you once like how we can do the asana first. So first, I'm going to be placing my head onto the ground. So once I do that, you see, I'm going to keep my arms completely straight first and lift my hips up, walk myself all the way forward. I'm going to slowly raise them off the ground. And now here I'm going to be separating my hands. So here, or before picking up itself, you can try to separate your arms, like push them next to your head, and you're going to be lifting off the ground. Yes, this is Narasana. You can see the head completely flat on the ground with both the hands on either sides.
इति योगासनाश्च योगी भवति साधकः नरासनं यः करोति स सिद्धो नात्र संसायः.
And relax. Yes. Now Nithyanandini is going to teach us how to do it step by step, and we can do it with the support of the wall. So now, for taking the support, you can actually move your mat to the wall so that it doesn't hurt your head. If you feel like your head is hurting too much by placing it on the ground, you can take any cloth and you can just fold it. And okay, so here you're going to first go into normal Shirasasana. So you can help your partner hold their legs and bring them up. And yes, you can also move your Kantamala to the side if you feel it's uncomfortable. Now, here you're going to be spreading your arms a little more. So try balancing. Yes. So you're going to spread your arms in the Narasana. So you can see Matatriya and Nithyananda demonstrating it. So you're going to kick up. Just slightly rest your legs onto the wall if you're unable to balance. And another thing you can try doing is cupping your palms. So once you place them on the ground, if you get the balance, try to cup your palms slightly in the Shambhavi Mudra. And when you feel like it, when you feel like you're not able to hold anymore, you can slowly come back down and relax. So this is the Narasana. Here you're going to visualize the divine masculine energy just flowing through your whole body. So you're going to visualize and you're going to engage the Mula Bandha. If you feel like you're losing balance, just engage the Mula Bandha. Yes. So you can try again. Try to keep your hands as much as, try to keep your hands next to your head as much as possible. So after you do on the wall, you can try another thing. If your partner wants to go to the next level, you can try placing your hand. So I'm going to put my hand into a fist and place it between my Nithyananda's ankles. So she's going to grip onto my hand tightly. So you're going to grip onto my arm tightly. Yes. So that way it's little less of a balance from the wall, and he has to just grip onto my arm tightly and balance. Yes. So just try to place your arm between that ankle and your partner can try gripping onto it tightly. Yeah, beautiful. And then slowly relax. Yes. So this is one way. So you can take the help of the wall or you can take the help of your partner and do the asana. And when you feel ready for it, when you feel like you're able to balance, you can do it on the mat directly without the help of a partner or the wall. So this is Narasana. So everyone can try. If any of the viewers have any questions or anything, you can also post in the live comment section. We will be able to directly help you and guide you if you have any questions or struggles with the asana. Okay. Yes, so all of you can try. And your partners, as you're doing it with your partners, you can take a picture, you can upload it on your social media. You can put this as one of your social media challenges as Narasana. Hashtag Narasana, hashtag Nithyananda Yoga. And you can post it on your social media and encourage all your family members and friends to try them. And don't feel shy to take the help of a wall. It'll at least give you support and it'll help you have a breakthrough. Yes. Now we are going to be entering into the next asana, which is Adho Mundasana. Okay, so whatever you did now, you're going to be doing it without anything other than just your head alone on the ground, not even the support of your hands. So you're going to be doing only a pure headstand. Just head on the ground, no support of anything else, and it is the Adho Mundasana. So here in Adho Mundasana, we're going to place your head on the ground first comfortably, and you can start by raising up with your hands. So I'm going to start by raising up with my arm and kicking onto the wall. And here, once you do this, you have to find your center of balance. Balance your head, first balance without the wall. And for this part, if you feel like you're unable to lift your arms to here, you can take the help of your partner. They can hold your leg, both your legs, so that you can get balance. And then slowly, you're going to be lifting your arms. So you're only standing on your head. So just your head alone is on the ground. Your head alone is on the ground and your whole legs, everything is off. And you're going to align your whole body into a straight line. So here you have to, yes, just a second. Yes. So here you have to adjust your head. So when you do this asana, I would recommend to have you can try getting a flat pillow or any kind of cloth. Placing it on the ground, you're going to place the middle of your head onto the ground so that you can get the balance with Adho Mundasana. So you're going to do it again. Go up. First walk your knees, walk your legs forward, align your hips straight to your shoulders, spine. So you're going to, and then slowly you're going to lift up first. Just get comfortable in Shirasasana. Then your partner can hold your legs and you're going to be lifting your arms in Adho Mundasana. Yes.
Adho Mundasana. Athasana predhabancha shruno matsadhikangshanam yena vina purakanam siddhibhakna mahitale adho mundasanam vakshe sarvesham praninam sukham urdhvamarge padam datva dharayet marutam shudhi.
Relax. Come down. Sit on your mat first and rotate your neck. Just relax your neck. Gently press your neck. Rotate your neck. You have to push your head down. So here, even if your shoulders feel a slight strain, you can just slowly forward. And the next asana is actually going to be relaxing your shoulder and stretching it, which is a Midakipavasana 2. So what you're going to be doing is sitting on your knees, heel under your butt, and interlace the finger and place it on the ground to the right side of your body. And bend your head forward and down. And your hands should be like this in Parashumudra. This is called the Parashumudra. And your hands will be like this, interlaced. and placed to the right side of your body and go down. Just relax your head completely when you push your hands down. Just let your shoulder hang. Visualizing your whole body softly being pure. You're going to be holding it to the right side. Stretch, go down. This is the Mridakipavasana, the second. Let's do it one more time.
Asana kau guna gulamai baya jayi.
And going to repeat this asana, same on the other side. So you're going to keep your hands interlaced. You're going to move to your left side now. And you're going to be bending down, allowing your head, your neck, your shoulders to just feel that stretch.
Asana kau guna gulamai baya jayi.
You can stay in the asana longer if you feel like it's relaxing and stretching everything out. And the next is Virasana, the third. So you're going to be sitting on your knees with heels outside of the hips. Place the hands on your knees, gaze to the tip of your nose. Visualizing and embodying the space of bravery, Vira.
Danda Padma Bhadra Vaja Veeravajra Samanitu Asanani Sada Kuryat Sudirgai Recha Purakaihi.
Now, once you relax from this, we're going to be moving on to the next asana. This next asana is also a dynamic asana which we're going to be doing. It's called the Svenasana. So in this Svenasana, first, everyone, all of you can just warm up your wrists, right? You can all bend your wrists forward. This is going to be a dynamic movement where you're going to also slightly be like doing the handstand. So you're just going to warm up your wrist, like bend them forward, push them back, keep them clockwise and anti-clockwise. So once you feel like your wrists are warmed up, you're going to be doing the Svenasana. In the Svenasana, this is a dynamic movement where you're going to be performing the handstand. And from the handstand, lower your body to the ground as much as possible. Try to touch your forehead to the ground and repeat this again. So you can start off with trying to do like a push-up in your handstand. So you can take the help of a wall if you feel like you're unable to directly support this asana without the help of wall. You take the support of a wall and you're going to kick up and do the hands. Do a push-up as much as possible. So you can support your partner here. You can actually help your partner. You can hold the partner and you can support the partner here. Yes. How much ever possible, keep going down. Make sure your elbows are first straight. See, try to put your weight first on the wall. If you're doing it for the first time, put your weight on the wall. Okay? And then now slowly try to go down and up. This will require a lot of core strength and shoulder strength for this. Yes. So you're going to use your arm strength and do it. You can also try to see if you're able to, from this handstand, try to at one shot lower your elbows onto the ground. And if you're unable to come back up, that's completely fine. If you are, that's great. So you're going to do the handstand. You can try to lower your elbows onto the ground, touch your forehead to the ground. So now again we are going to see now. So Nithyanandini is showing us. So first go here and place your legs on the wall, and so that you get the support, right? And you can see you can balance completely on the wall. Once you get that support, if you want, you can help as a partner. Yes. So you can try this asana. You can try doing the handstand again and try to just do the push-up as much as possible. So now here Paramashiva is going to be showing us. So you all can keep your head down and yes, you can support the partner. Hold just one leg and then keep it up. Hold the partner's legs. Try pushing your hands down as much as possible. So you all can see. So just push your hands down and up. Down and up. Yes. And then relax. It's very good. This is called as Shenasana. So we can try it once again. And so here in this Shenasana, you are going to be visualizing yourself as a hawk. So you're going to visualize a hawk in your third eye. You can gaze towards the ground naturally so that you can get the balance. In this asana, you're also going to engage the Mula Bandha. So you're going to engage your Mula Bandha and you're going to get your balance. When you engage your core, you'll be able to be sturdy and get your balance. Chant and continuously chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Shenasana. So let's do it again. Go to the wall. And then you can see here, Nithyanandini is automatically doing. But you can also support the partner if needed.
Shenasana. विपरीतन्त्र्यचास्थीनौ नासिका भूमौ संस्पृश्य ऊर्ध्वं नीत्वा पुनः संस्पशेत् शेनासनं भवति.
Relax. Yes. We're going to relax. Now, first thing, everyone can just stand up, close your eyes, and bring your focus onto your breathing. Deep breath and inhale. Bring your focus onto your body, every part. Even if you're having that sweet pain, just bring your focus. Now we're going to be going to the next asana. We're going to be entering into the Pincha Mayurasana. So you all can see here,
You're going to first place your forearms to the ground. You can all see how Nithyanandini is demonstrating. Do one thing, all of you can relax your wrists because just now we did the handstand. So you're going to be relaxing your wrists. Nicely relax, rotate your wrists and stretch it out, stretch your palms out. Relax completely. Feel the stretch and relax. Once you feel you're ready, because again, you're going to be using your palms and your forearms. So this is what you're going to be doing it. So first place your forearms on the ground.
So in Mayurasana, a few important things. Keep your arms shoulder width apart. So you can place your arms like this and then place it on the ground. So once you place your arms on the ground like this, you're going to spread it out. You see my entire forearm is on the ground and you're going to spread your fingers and ground them onto the mat. So keep your fingers strong onto the mat and you're going to just raise up onto your knee. So here one more important thing, many people try kicking up into Mayurasana like this. You know,
see, I'm just going to show the difference over here. You all can notice. Usually people may try to lift this up and do it. Do not do that.
You have to arch your back down. So like how we did this stretch, you're going to arch your back. Right. Your head has to be up.
Can we all come to this posture first? I request all of you to come to this posture. So make sure you're apart and your elbows are straight. Your back is completely arched. You can put your buttocks out and arch it completely. Your chin should be pointing forward. Your chin should be pointing forward. Look in front of you. And now you're going to be lifting your legs up. So you can see.
So here in Mayurasana, you're going to try. So you can try grounding. You can grounding your arms and.
Yes, you can see this is Mayurasana. Visualize yourself as a peacock. Your legs are completely up in the air and you're going to be looking forward. This is Mayurasana.
Mayurasana.
So take a moment, all of you come to this posture.
Mayurasana. Mayuras Mayuram Padmapithamasанvitam Kaukutas Dharvapingam cha Kaurmam Yogan Simhakam.
Can relax. Let's try it out with a partner. All can pair up as two people. And let's try it out now with a partner.
So here, as we showed, you're going to be first placing your arms holding your elbows, place them on the ground, stretch your arms out. You're going to be stretching you're going to be spreading your palms, nicely grounding them. So for this, actually, if you find it a little hard, what you can do is spread your palms a little more, push your elbows a little slightly inside. So this way you get a little more of a balance because your shoulders are strong. Yes. So once you do this, now you're going to arch this back down. So if you feel like you're unable to arch your back, you can try slightly moving your knees a little back. When you move your knees a little back, your hips will open up more and you get that deeper stretch. So you see here there has to be the arch. Yes. So you're going to keep your chin up. You're going to look straight forward. You're going to visualize yourself as engaged. And here you can take the help of your partner. Slowly lift your legs. And you're going to be holding it and kicking. Yes. Now you're going to slowly try to push your chin up. Yes. And you're seeing, okay, Mata, you have to move your leg a little back. Yes. Now, yes, got it. And you're going to bend your legs a little more. Try arching your back. Yes. So in this asana, yes, all of you can practice. As you do this, you're going to try keeping your knees as straight as possible. So when you do this asana, see, you can all try again along with us. So first thing, keep your back completely arched and bent. This gives you the complete balance. You're going to keep your head, you're going to look up, keep your chin forward. So that way you're going to get the balance. Now you're going to lift one leg up and help your, yes, and point your toes. So you can arch back as much as possible. Try to bring your legs a little more back if it's possible. And keep your shoulders and elbows completely strong. Pinch Mayurasana. And when you can't, when you feel like you need to relax, you can slowly place your legs on the ground and relax. You can immediately go back, so you can, yes, immediately stretch back and relax your back. You'll feel that slight tension, that slight pull and stretch over here. So you can just relax back, bend your back slightly, decompress your back. Actually, if your back is hurting, another thing you can do is first relax back. You're going to spread your knees a little wider apart. Yes, yes. So your knees are going to come this side. And you see this lower part, you're just going to gently apply pressure. So don't push, don't try to like push them down, don't do all of that. You're just going to slightly apply pressure. It's like a slight massage which releases and decompresses the back.
So you're going to do this to your partner. Do not put your full weight, just do it gently. You all can see how Nithyanandini is demonstrating.
So just gently apply pressure.
It nicely decompresses the spine and helps relax your back. Literally like cat paws on your back. That's exactly what you're going to be doing.
Yes.
Yes. So now once you feel relaxed, you can come up. And so that is why we say bring your partner along with you to do the Nithyananda Yoga. It's a lot of fun when you do it with your partner. And you'll also be able to manifest powers just by doing these Nithyananda Yoga asanas. And we are going to be doing the Nithyananda Yoga every day for us to be able to get all the powers of Paramashiva also. So do it with the partner, do all the 12 components. Yes, now let's go into the next asana.
The next asana is Godohikasana. The next asana is Godohikasana.
So now I'm going to show to you all, play with the toes on the ground and the heels raised up. Place your perineum down on the heels. So you all can see here, place your perineum on your heels and make a fist with the hands and rest them on the thighs and gaze to your nose. So you're going to be lifting your knees up and visualizing yourself as a cow. Visualize you're milking a cow. Sit like this. Make a fist. Visualize you're milking a cow. Have you seen how a cow gets milked? So you're going to be visualize like you're milking a cow. And so just visualize like that. And put your hands as your fist on your thighs. And bring your gaze to the tip of your nose. Engage the Mula Bandha, the perineal region.
So
And
the breathing is very important, the pranayama. So here in this asana, we are going to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Sahaja Kumbhaka is where you inhale quickly and exhale slowly and deeply. So you're going to just have a short inhale. Then you're going to exhale slowly, as slow as possible and deeply. So this is the Sahaja Kumbhaka. This also helps kind of relax after all of these dynamic postures. So we're going to do the Godohikasana now.
bring your gaze to the tip of your nose.
Gohodikasana. Shrishthagulli Shrishthagulpau Bushlistoru Prasarayet Yatropavishya Padau Tad Dandasanamudiritam Utapashni Shamayoge Prahuruttatikasanam पार्ष्णिभ्यां तु भुवस्त्यागे तत्स्यद्गोहोदिकासनम्.
So you can relax onto the ground.
Now let's go to the next asana. We are going to be doing the Ushtrasana 4 now. And we request all of you to stand on your toes.
So you're going to stand up. Now all this while we just stretch our backs, did a lot of dynamic movement. Now you're going to just stretch out all of those muscles. So now bring awareness to your whole body. You're going to, yes. So you're going to stand completely straight. As you can see here, you're going to stand on your toes. And you're going to be raising your arms above your head.
So you all can see, stand on your toes. Bring your weight forward, stand on your toes. Raise your hands up high and raise your head upwards and gaze towards your third eye, visualizing yourself as a camel. This is Ushtrasana 2. Just stand straight, put your weight on your toes, lift up, gaze up towards your third eye. Your head should be tilted upwards.
पादं गुल्फाभ्यां भूमिं धृत्वा बाहु ऊर्ध्वविकृत्या तिष्ठेत् उष्ट्रासनं भवति.
And relax.
Relax. Just bring awareness onto your breathing. Inhale.
Now, still stand, continue to stand. We are going to be entering into the Tadasana 2. You are going to be visualizing yourself as same thing. You're going to, just the visualization is going to stay changed, but you're going to keep your feet flat on the ground. Stand with your spine straight and gaze up towards the sky. Lift your hands up. Visualize yourself as a mountain standing stable for thousands of years. Please look up. Stand straight, feet flat on the ground. Tadasana 2. Stretch yourself nicely. Elongate your spine.
महामुद्राभद्रकौनौ ताडासनविभेदकान् विनोत्तानः सदा कुर्यादन्तर्वत्नीपदिप्रिया.
Slowly relax.
And then just bring your focus onto your breathing.
Now, still continue to stand. With your feet flat, continue in the same position. Keep your both hands extended up, palms separated, like as if you're pushing yourself up. And now visualize yourself. Stand tall, visualize yourself as a palm tree. Look up and stretch yourself.
तालासना देहात ऊम च करीने पंजप होला रखिने उभा रहे वुम ते ताड़ासना कहे वाया छे एक एक हाथ ऊंचे रखवाती अर्ध ताड़ासना था ये छे.
and release. So now, bring your focus onto your breathing. Thank you. All the functions today actually lot of article we focus on helps in completely stretching the spine. So you see your whole spine completely elongated. You feel a deep stretch in your whole spine, and you can actually, if you ever have posture, you feel like you don't have good posture or you have very weak spine. All these asanas helps to elongate it and also strengthen it. These asanas you can try practicing. Of course, go at your pace, do how much ever you're able to do, and try to push yourself slightly. So if you feel like you can do this asana, you just need to push yourself a little bit more. Try to give that slight push to yourself so that you're able to experience a breakthrough in this Nithyananda Yoga. And now we're all going to be entering into the last asana, which is Shivasana. Please lay flat in supine position. Your palms facing the sky, palms flat to the ground, heels relaxed, every body completely relaxed. Lay flat onto the ground. Now, you're going to be visualizing yourself as a completely dead, and you're going to be visualizing that Swamiji is liberating you and freeze your body entirely. No movement absolutely whatsoever. And visualize the Kundalini energy from the root chakra, Muladhara chakra, is shooting up and spreading into all parts of your body through the 72,000 Nadi channels in your body.
अथ शवासनम् उत्थानं शववद्भूमौ शयनं तु शवासनम् शवासनं शान्तिहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारकम्
Feel the whole energy permeating through your whole body in the Shakti Chalana Mudra. Bring awareness slowly to every part of your body. From your feet, to the soles of your feet, your heels,
Bring your whole awareness to your thighs, your hip, your spine. Slowly wiggle your toes, your fingertips, and slowly fold your legs. Bring it close to your chest, form like a ball. Very gently massage the lower base of your spine. And when you feel like it, when you feel you're ready, sit up. And today we've all finished 367 asanas in Tritiya Vinyasa Krama. We have finished with the 367th asana. So tomorrow as well, please bring your partners to do the yoga. Make sure you're coming along with your partners so you can all do the yoga together. We thank all of you for joining. Today, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the live darshan on the occasion of the solar eclipse. So please join. It will be happening in the Nithyananda KAILASA, SPH Nithyananda YouTube channel. We request all of you to please join. Do not miss. Thank you all for joining with us today. Let us all offer our gratitude to Swamiji and conclude with Purna Mantra. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम् तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्.
In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis